Well, some local kids are falling in love with a sport that many had never even heard of before, and it's all thanks to the Philadelphia SquashSmarts program. The goal is to give urban youth a new outlook on life.
Now, the program itself is a game changer, but look through the eyes of one of the SquashSmarts students and see how successful the program really is. NBC10's Jade McCarthy is here now with this week's Game Changers. Hey, Jade.
Hi, guys. Well, a tempest is defined as a violent windstorm. And in a way, that's what Simon Gratz senior Tempest Bowden is. She has taken the sport of squash by storm, and it has responded as any storm would by changing the landscape of her life.
You don't have to be the ghetto. You can do anything you put your mind to. Don't settle for less. You don't have to be one of those people that walk on the street, you know, selling drugs or whatever. You don't have to be that. You can be something so big, and people will see it and be proud of you and be happy for you. You look so I'm ready to play you and win.
Win is what Tempest Bowden does in a sport that 6 years ago she thought was a vegetable.
I don't like the food, so I'm not going to eat squash. And I saw the paper on the school wall, and I walked by and was like, I don't do those.
But the game, the thrill of play, the prospect of victory drowned out her love of competition. It made her hungry enough to take a chance.
It was a big risk. Huge.
The squash has been known as the Ivy covered sport, but that stigma, that mantra is long gone.
There was a stereotype when I started this program. Oh, that's a white man's sport. What is a white man's sport? Can you give me a definition? Is it in a dictionary?
For Tempest, it's proved to be a risk worth taking. One of the 5 original members of Philadelphia's SquashSmarts, she's powered herself into the nation's top 50 ranking for girls under 19.
Personally, for me, I like to stay humble. You know, because you don't want to get too big-headed and be this person, oh, I'm the best. No, you're not, because your attitude sucks.
If SquashSmarts is a family, Tempest is the mother. If you talk to our 6th graders and to our middle schoolers about who they admire, they think that Tempest is the perfect role model for this program.
It's a program that's made Tempest a winner, not only inside the glass wall of a court, but also on the streets of life.
It gives us a way out in a positive way and not way out, being buried out.
The area of West Philadelphia that she grew up in for the most part of her life was called the Bottom. And it was called the Bottom because more people were shot, robbed, killed, and everything else in that neighborhood than any place else.
It changed my neighborhood, where I'm from. Squash changed my life. It basically like flipped it upside down, turned it inside out, you know, beat it a couple of times. You know, it just made me feel great. Yes.
Well, after graduating Simon Gratz this spring, Tempest plans on a scholarship junior college year. Education is a big part of the SquashSmarts program. Tempest and her fellow grads are all college bound. If you know a game changer, tell us. Go to NBC10.com, click on sports, and send us an email. I'm Jade McCarthy, NBC10 Sports.